Hey y'all, how's it going? Welcome back. I'm back live. This is your boy Third Eye Pisciano. We always give the first couple minutes to get the algorithm and Instagram going since we are live, but this is also going to be recorded up on YouTube, and I'll save this right after we're done. So what's up, Drewski? Hey, Aris Mendez, how are ya? Thanks for joining. We're just waiting a little. If you guys can help me with your likes, with moving the algorithm around, that'd be cool. Hey, Joanna Soto. How are you doing? Talk to me. How are you guys? Hey, CamCon. What's up? Thanks for joining. All right, it feels so good already to be here. Help me with your likes, guys. Help me with moving the algorithm around. I hopped in a little bit later today, couple minutes, getting everything set up and perfect for you all. Joanna says she's good, chilling. Nice, me too. CamCon says, just ate din dins. How are you? Well, it's exactly the same. I just had dinner myself. Yeah, it must have been like 40 minutes ago. I was running around. Joanna Soto says, getting into the holidays. Halloween, spooky season. Yes, my season. That's why I've been busy, y'all. I've been busy, but I missed you all. I missed you guys so much. It was necessary to be back. Yes, spooky season. Oh my god. This is great. This is awesome. So we'll give it 2 more minutes. Then there's a lot to talk about, to be honest. A lot of information that I'm gonna give you all. But like always, it comes from the heart. It's a little bit of what I've been learning along the way, and I just kind of put my own little spices and I just channel it towards you all in my way, my style. So yeah, sorry y'all if you guys are hearing. I don't know if you guys can hear traffic or no, but it got hot up in here, so we opened some doors. Hey, I like that attitude. ChemCon says we're ready. Hit us with the info. There's that Aries full moon speaking. Like, enough with talking. Give me action, raw energy. This is really cool. I guess it's like you don't know how much you've missed a place until you're there again. That's kind of what I'm feeling right now. Like, of course I miss being live. Of course I miss the collective. And in this space, but it stands more now that I'm here. It truly does make a difference. All right, 7:07 with that time. The witchy hour has struck, and officially, I welcome you all to my humble abode, your guys' space, as well as my space. And I am Third Eye Pisciano. I am your local shaman, angel channeler, and mystic. Wild Wild West mystic. So, let's get into our astrological climate. What has been going on? And if you haven't felt it, where have you been? Because even if you're under a hole, you still feel the energy. Even if you don't go outside, you're still receiving all that energy. It has nothing to do whether you're under the full moon or not. It has to do with the energy of the collective consciousness, which we're all part of. There is, as of today, October 17, there is a full moon in Aries, in the sign of Aries. It's actually a full blood supermoon. I believe I read that it's the third supermoon in a row. And supermoons remind us of breaking outdated cycles and what's not part of our destiny. It gives us this deep energy cleansing. So ever since the eclipses started, we've been going through this wave of purge, of cleanse. What's up, Master Scarlet? Thank you for being here. And truly, at a molecular level, I've been speaking of this, how we're literally changing, and so is the earth changing. And another aspect of this moon is that it's a blood moon. Usually a blood moon means a new beginning, fierce shifts, and destined manifestations and changes. Nothing can really stop what's destined for you. It's truly the message out of this full moon. And it also is important to highlight that besides there being our full moon, there is a mini moon right now going on. This mini moon it's transiting the earth. It got pulled into the Earth's gravity pulled it, and it's now going around the earth. It's gravitating around the earth like if it was a second moon, but really this is an asteroid that came out of one of the asteroid belts that's placed right after the planet of Mars. And I think it first came to the sun, then it kind of got pulled into into around Earth and through the Earth's gravity. So really, why is this important? It's important because it's marking duality. Remember, the moon exposes everything we're feeling inside our emotions. So with this mini moon, it really brings on kind of like this yin and yang energy, like putting into the forefront truly all that has been hidden in the shadows. And remember, a full moon is only full because the sun is hitting it directly. And so it's exposing everything. This is why it's a great time to cleanse, to transmute, to let go, do all these types of rituals. Sorry, y'all, I'm getting sweaty. So then, that's important. Speaking of duality, we'll get into the signs. Aries, which is, this full moon is in Aries because since our sun right now is stationed in Libra, and like I said, the light of the sun is being projected onto the full moon, it's always on the opposite sign. That's why the full moons will always be on the opposite sign of the sun sign. In this case, it's Aries, opposite of Libra. That's the first sign in the zodiac. So truly marking that new shifts, that new beginning. Aries is ruled by the planet Mars. So let's remember, Mars talks about power, action, assertiveness. It talks about our motivation and truly our pure raw energy. It's a very masculine planet because it speaks to us about everything that we do out in the physical and the exterior, and how this energy, how we need this energy in order to, pardon my French, but literally light a fire in our ass so we can get motivated, the courage, the vitality to go and meet our goals, to take action. Now it's not about contemplation. It's not about whether you should do it or not. It's just do it. And this, and what it highlights really is the eclipse season that happened back in April was in the new moon in Aries, because the new moons, that's really when it marks the sun sign. So that's when we had an Aries new moon. So from April to today, think about all these repeating themes, all these lessons, all this purging that we've been doing. And now it's time to take action. Now it's time to set those boundaries. Now it's time to get into that routine. actually go towards those goals. There's no more time to lose. And like I said earlier, the mini moon teaches us about the duality, that we are not just light, that we're also the shadow side. And it's even highlighted more today because Mars, the planet that rules Aries, today is stationed in Cancer. So remember, Mars, when it's stationed in Capricorn, it loves Capricorn. It's exalted there. Its energy is really highlighted and it's strong. But with Cancer, Mars is a little bit more awkward because it talks about, yes, we know there's this Aries full moon. Yes, we know it's the first sign of the zodiac and that it's bringing this intensity into our life in order for us to get motivated and give us that push. But at the same time, the duality of Cancer is telling you to be introspective, to mother yourself, to nurture yourself. So really what this is saying is, while you're taking action and you're being motivating and getting those goals done and getting into that routine, at the same time, how is your delivery? Are you still taking care of your needs and your wants while being in service to others, while working and getting your goals? This is why Cancer is here, and it can be awkward or even difficult energy. The way I heard one reader explain it was, it's not an explosion that's happening, it's an implosion, because the explosion is not really right now in the exterior. We've been clearing that. It's more inside of us. It's more that old version of us coming through and being like, you're not ready. You're not good enough. You haven't worked for this. You don't know what you're doing. And that's where our tools that we've been acquiring need to come into play and say, you know what? Right now, I don't have time for you, ego. I got shit to do. So this is what it's really telling us. And it's pushing us to do. So before I get into there, Aries, Mars highlights the Emperor card. So Emperor talks a lot about authority, assertiveness, power over systems, right? Look what's going on in the world without getting too political or too into it. Look at all the wars, look at all the famine, look at how even famous people or people of power, the big elites, they're in a way falling. The big governments, everything's shifting and changing because it's part of this growth and evolution and because of this change of authority. But let's remember, authority is not necessarily just in the exterior. It's not a system out there. It's not the patriarchy. Yes, it's all that, but it's not just limited to a country, to something bigger than ourselves or the communities that we're part of. We also have our authority, our individual authority, spiritually, mentally, physically, and how we're able to conquer our thoughts, ourselves, in order for those thoughts, that beautiful ego, to not paralyze us and to make the action, to make the moves. And remember, call in your spirit team. This is the tool we've been talking about. You call in spirit, you call in your ancestors, your angels, your archangels, your spirit guides, whoever you resonate with, God, of course, and you co-create. Because remember, your destiny is not necessarily preordained. It's not necessarily written. You're co-creating as you're going with your spirit team. So let's keep that in mind, y'all. I know there was a lot. This is going to be recorded after if you want to go back and get the full scoop. But this is really the questions we need to be asking ourselves. The following: who am I? What am I doing? How am I of service to others? And what type of services am I offering? That's truly what's coming into light here. And jumping from the astrological climate, we go into truly what we're going to do here today with our meditation, which is transmutation. Transmutation, if you Google it, simply just means change a molecule, an individual, anything, changing from one state to another. It's this change, this radical shift we transmute. But truly where transmutation comes from is from the violet or purple flame, which is a powerful spiritual tool that has helped humanity transmute its lower frequency or negative energy into a lighter, higher vibrational energy or frequency. It was said that the violet flame was taken from humanity for a while, but with this new age of witchcraft, of these ascendant masters getting close, it's in a book. I forget this guy. I think Ballad was his last name. He passed already. He talked a lot about this in the 30s, but saying how this violet flame had returned to Earth now in order for us to use it. It makes no coincidence, even in the past 100 years, how much the modern age witchcraft, mystic, shaman has risen. Two important beings that help with the violet flame. Archangel Zadkiel. Archangel Zadkiel, remember, we talked with the chakras and with the archangels. If you were here, he rules our crown chakra. This chakra that's at the very top of our head that connects us with our spirituality, with our spirit, with who we truly are without the physical. He works with this ascendant master that I've recently have started to learn a lot about, Saint Germain. Saint Germain has taken, they say throughout history, has been reincarnated into important spiritual leaders that has helped kings, queens, and the most modern, I forget what was the last of his reincarnation. But after that, he became an ascended master. Them two, Archangel Zadkiel and Saint Germain, are said to be the keepers of the sacred violet flame of healing. And with this process, when we transmute, when we let that flame and we make contact with it, and this we do it through meditation, it's this process of liberating, cleansing, forgiving, and healing from a molecular level, from our physical level, from spirituality. And this can also be done, even if you don't meditate, through affirmations of I am. Because remember, this violet flame is connected to our crown chakra and to our spirit. And as we've mentioned here before, the spirit is an extension of the creator. That's our most potent raw energy and spirit. So when we say affirmations, I am abundance, I am rich, we are embodying and exuding that energy and going in all inward into our spirit in order to liberate it, in order to forgive ourselves and others, in order to heal. It transmutes everything that we no longer have to carry. And what better way and what better day than to do it than today that's a full moon in Aries, and that's asking us this implosion. There could be even, be careful collective, because there could be a little rowdy people around right now because of this fiery energy. And this is why the importance of healing. You can tap into your own violet spirit or frequency, which is the extension of the creator inside of us, through the affirmations of I am. And we're going to do a little bit of that. But before we start meditating, I want to do a little candle ritual, because I want to transmute also our physical energy as we're meditating here. And in order we can have our own light in a way, our own transmutative light. And what better day, again, than it's the full moon, and we're cleansing and purging this out. So let me get that. It's right behind me in my altar. We're going to put it next to St. Michael. I'll grab it. It's full of oil. And I already put its intention to help the collective, to help all you that are here, or even if you're not here right now live, but whenever this video reaches you. The only thing I'm going to need your help, all your help with, is put your hands together, and we're going to start sliding them, making this energy intentionally. Don't let ego get in the way. Remember, use your tools. Then you're going to separate them slowly and bring them back together. Slowly out, and you start feeling this tension in between them. This is your energy. It's part of who you are. Part of this violet frequency that we just spoke of. You can even make into a sphere. And in this sphere, we're going to put the intention that we're going to transmute anything that no longer serves us in a spiritual, emotional, physical, and mental level. And we're all releasing it into this candle. Y'all can put it into your screens. And we're going to potent this energy. I even feel it stronger this time. And we're going to put it on the candle for the collective to transmute, to heal, to help. And may this flame guide us into our meditation and into the transmutation of everything that we need to release at this time. So I'll turn that on. Always, when doing this type of rituals, use a match or use anything else that's not a lighter. It does help potent this. If I can get it to turn on. And with this intention, we'll do this little candle. First candle ritual I do live. Awesome. And we're going to put it right next to St. Michael. For all of you. This light is also for all of you all. All right. And okay, without further ado, we'll start our meditation. If you haven't meditated before, if you're new, it's okay, don't worry. I'm going to guide you no matter what happens. Even if ego wants to come in and put its judgment, its ideas, telling you that you're not doing it correctly. Come back to my voice. Follow me. Let those thoughts clear. Give yourself this space. When do you really give this space to be with yourself? With your energy. To release anything that's stressing you, that's hurting you, and really come into this place of peacefulness inside of you, but also of clarity, right? So let's put an intention with this. We're gonna take this little trip. So if you're sitting down, put your feet flat on the ground, making that intentional connection with Mother Earth. You might hear me say Gaia, because Gaia is also another name for Mother Earth. You want to straighten your back. You want to straighten it not where it's going to be tense, because if it's tense, it's going to distract you. So, but you also don't want to slouch it because you're going to fall asleep. So you want it in a not where it's still comfortable, but it's straight. A little advice that I give: grab your fingertips, put them in your shoulders, roll them back, and then palms facing up. Just let them fall on top of your thighs. And your chin, you don't want it all the way down and you don't want it all the way up. Just in this middle part where you're looking, your eyesight just slides a little bit down. And close your eyes and simply start inhaling and exhaling. You don't have to necessarily modify your breath at this time. Simply view and feel your breathing. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose. Inhale and exhale. come into the space of peace. Literally, give yourself this gift of being in connection with your breathing, with your physical body, and with your spirit. Simply view the way that your body is breathing. Are you breathing slow? Are you breathing fast? Don't exude any judgment. Simply let yourself go and anchor yourself through the natural motion of your breathing. This mechanical process of the body of inhaling oxygen and exhaling tension. Inhaling life and exhaling stress and anything that no longer serves you. Inhale and exhale. And of course, your mind, your ego will come in, project us ideas, what you have to cook for dinner, any plans you have after this, before this. Simply smile, tell it thank you, and come back to my voice. And anchor yourself in your inhale and exhale. Like the waves hitting a beach. Let your breathing take you. Let your body dictate how you're breathing. Inhale and exhale without losing your posture. Start taking control of your breathing. Inhaling a little bit deeper and exhaling a little bit deeper. Releasing tension from your shoulders, from your back, from your legs. Inhale a little bit deeper. And exhale a little bit deeper. Inhale a little bit deeper. And exhale a little bit more deeper. Till you have no more air left. And we'll do 3 deep breaths to really go inwards. Also, if there's any external noises that you hear, don't let them distract you. Simply integrate them into the meditation. So we're going to do our first deep breath. Only through your nose. Inhale. Fill up your lungs, fill up your body of life, of oxygen. Hold it. And exhale slowly through your nose. Don't let it go out fast. Just slowly exhale and come back to your posture. Inhale. Hold. And exhale slowly through your nose. Releasing all tension from your physical body. Unclenching your jaw and unclenching your eyelids. Inhale. And this time, inhale a little bit more. Expand your lungs. You can do it. A little bit more. A little bit more. You can expand your lungs more. Hold. And let go and exhale slowly through the nose. And take a deep inhale. And return to your normal breathing. But this time, having full control of it and making it a little bit deeper than you usually would. And you can now feel how your body is less tense and more relaxed. How your breathing has become deeper. How the shattering of the mind has calmed down. And if it wants to come back, simply tell it, thank you. I'm meditating and I'm in connection with myself right now. And keep inhaling, exhaling, and follow my voice. And as we're in this space, we're going to ground ourselves next. I want you to visualize in your third chakra. This is your top abdomen area. How this point of light appears and starts growing and growing and growing until it takes the shape of a crystalline golden sphere. This is your soul, your energy, ready to be grounded to earth. Don't let the mind project this idea. Simply feel. Even if you don't feel anything, doesn't mean that nothing's happening. And rapidly, 2 rays of light exit from that sphere and travel rapidly through each of your legs, concentrating at the very bottom of your feet, where you're making that connection with Mother Earth. And since we are in our energy right now, we are this soul, and we have little by little been leaving the physical body. We're going to suspend all disbelief, and we're going to surpass the limitations of our human body. And let this ray of lights concentrate at the bottom of your feet, exit your feet, ground themselves into the floor where you're at, passing the building where you're at, and making contact with the dirt, with earth, with Gaia. And visualize as this ray of lights travel down as they're burying themselves in the earth, and they start growing thicker, larger, and start taking the shape of the roots of a tree. And they travel rapidly until they make contact with the center of Earth, the nuclear point. Inhale and exhale. Your soul is in connection with the Earth's energy. You are grounded. And bring your attention back into the sphere of light, which is your soul in your top abdomen area. And this time, a ray of light shoots upwards, passing your chest, your arms, your shoulders, your neck, your mouth, your nose, and it's relaxing all your body as it's passing through your ears, and it concentrates at the very top of your head, where your 7th chakra lies, your crown chakra. Inhale and exhale. And this chakra opens up like if it was the petals of a flower. And this crystalline white colored tube of light descends from the Creator in the heavens, in the universe. Buddha, Allah, however you call it, has multiple names, but it's the same energy. Makes contact with your body and connects you with the spiritual realm. Inhale and exhale. You're doing this perfectly. Don't let your mind distract you from this beautiful moment of being grounded and in connection with your spirit team. Slowly, calmly, but surely, they start showing up. The angels, the archangels, the ancestors, spirit guides, the elements, all around you, as they're going to help and aid in this process of transmutation. Suspending all disbelief and letting yourself really be in this state of Zen, of peacefulness, of loving yourself and your spirit team. And I want you to visualize that you're out in an open prairie, in an open field, if you will. And you look up into, and you're barefoot. You look up into the sky and you see that the sun has fallen and the night starts to take shape, filling it with the full moon, the stars covering all the sky, a beautiful tapestry, a beautiful gift from the Creator. And then, in front of you, yards away, you notice a temple. This temple can be any kind of temple you resonate with. And you see a light flickering from there, from inside the temple, as both its doors are wide open and inviting you to walk towards the temple. With each step that you take, don't let ego ruin the moment, and go more deep inwards into your energy, releasing the humanness, the physical body, and embodying and exuding your energy, your soul. With